What's up, guys? Today we'll be looking at the Dragon Touch Notepad 102. So if you guys remember, we did the other tablet and I like this one much more because of the simple fact that you get Android 10 with this one instead of Android 9 with the other one. And I think performance wise, this is the much smoother and responsive display on here as well. It's way smoother. So let's go ahead and get into the specs. So again, Android 10, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage. You have an octa-core processor clocked at 1.6 gigahertz. This is the space gray model. You have a 720p IPS display, so it's a pretty nice display. It doesn't wash out in color. And you have a massive 6,000 milliamp battery. So let me go ahead and get the box open and I'll show you what you get in the box. So in the box, of course, you'll get your power adapter, a user manual, and then you get your USB-C charging cable here. So let's go ahead and get into just the hardware, and this is right now is 140 bucks, and I'll drop the link down below. And as you can see, it's a pretty nice design on here. It's kind of like got like this brush kind of feel to it, so this one doesn't pick up fingerprints and stuff like that. Got your little camera on here for scanning documents and stuff like that, and also we have our USB-C, the mic, power button, volume rocker, and that's pretty much it. So our front facing camera is right here too. Again, this is a 10-inch display here, and this tablet does have face unlock as well. Maybe I can get it from the back here. Yeah, there it is. So you do have face unlock on here. Alright, so with these tablets, you're going to be doing very basic things. It's the same theme as the last version here. We want to know, does this thing web browse, does it watch Netflix and YouTube, and does it do it well? So first off, let's go ahead and just go through the tablet. As you can see, it's very stock Android. We have our Google Now page over here, and this is how your home screen will be set up. It's pretty simple. Also, we swipe down. Like I said, very basic Android, which is good for these type of tablets that aren't super powerful. You want it to be as basic as possible. So as you can see, all of your standard stuff, your digital well-being, everything, just the standard stuff. We have our dark mode on here as well. I'll go ahead and turn it off. Eye comfort, all that stuff on here. So just know it's stock Android. There's no tricks and stuff like that on here. It's very basic. So let's go ahead and get into just YouTube, right? So let's go ahead, click on a video, and the display on here is 100% fine for, you know, watching content. It's a 720p display and it gets fairly bright as well. I'll go ahead and turn the volume up for you guys. Pro. So these are two very similar phones. As we know, the LG G7 is an older flagship. So as you can hear, the speakers are pretty loud as well. You can't fill up the screen, stuff like that. But yeah, it is a very nice display. And again, we're not getting like the washed out color thing on here. YouTube runs very fine. So that's like one of the main things with these tablets, is it has to do the basic, you know, stuff right. It has to, and this tablet definitely does that. And I love that it has Android 10 on here as well. Let's actually hear those speakers. Turn it up again. So very loud speakers, as you can see here. And yeah, so the audio and viewing experience is going to be just fine on here. And when you're playing games, now this is not going to be a gaming tablet, so I wouldn't rely on this for heavy games like Subway Surfer and games like that. The heavy stuff like PUBG, Call of Duty Mobile, they can be played on here, but it's going to be on the lowest settings. And turn that down. It's gonna be on the lowest settings. Games like this run perfectly fine on here. You get a really nice experience. Sometimes you might get a little hiccup here and there, but overall, like games like this and games that don't require a whole bunch of animation or a whole bunch of graphic power run perfectly fine on here. So no issues with this at all. And like I said, look at the display. It looks really good. That was like one of my main things, because I used to review a lot of tablets back in the day, and the main problem was the displays were just really bad looking and washed, and the screen responsiveness would not be there. That was one of the main things with cheap tablets, like I'm talking about around the $100 range. That was the main problem with those tablets back in the day. But these guys have come a long way. You would never get a tablet with Android 10. They would always be like 2 versions behind or something like that. Alright, so we're in the Netflix application. As you guys can see, it works perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with Netflix on here, so that does work. Again, another important application. Let's go ahead and play something. I can't play like a lot of it because copyright stuff, but as you can see, looks good. It works fine. There's nothing wrong here. So you can watch Netflix and all of your favorite movie and TV show applications on here. It'll be perfectly compatible. Alright, let me show you guys like gaming on here for you guys that maybe want to play, just so you would know what to expect when you do load up like a heavier game. But like I said, it's not gonna be pretty on here. Now it's playable, but it's not gonna look good. So what is going on? Can't see. I literally, what is going on? I can't see anything. Oh, okay. Alright, so let me show you guys. As you can see, low, we can go to high frame rates, and like I said, it's playable. It just doesn't look the best, and you get like little stutters and stuff. So I mean, you can, but again, alright guys, I guess the last thing to show you is web browsing speeds and stuff like that. Before that, let me just show you like some basic applications as well, like your social media applications. If you're trying to use it for that, that works really fine. Got like TikTok on here. As you can see, it's fast. Alright, my bad y'all. I got it. Every time I get on TikTok, I just start scrolling. Alright, but yeah, as you can see, your social media apps, they work. Yeah, everything is just, it's fast on here. It's not super laggy. Like, if you try to bounce in and out applications, so let's go back to Netflix. You see, that's still there. TikTok is still there. Subway Surfer might restart. Yeah. So like I said, it's not gonna be like hardcore multitasking, but web browsing. So let's go ahead and check that out. I think I was looking at some Yahoo Finance stuff. It'll load up. Yeah, see now, and this is the problem with some of these tablets. Like when you have like a ton of stuff open, you have to kind of clear, come back, and now you can see it works now. But like this is not going to be like a multitasking thing, so just note that 3 gigs of RAM is not a lot of RAM these days. But this does work. It works perfectly fine for web browsing, stuff like that. So it does work. Go on Amazon, or buy something. It does work, but you cannot be doing like hardcore multitasking stuff. You're gonna have to clear those applications out. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Overall, for around almost 100 bucks, 100 and what is it, 30 bucks or something like that right now. I think it's a 10% coupon off right now. But yeah, so it works. 6,000 milliamp battery. I couldn't kill this tablet. I've had it for a few weeks now, maybe 2 weeks, and yeah, you can't kill this in a day. And for how I use it, you can't really kill it in 2 days either if you're just doing social media and watching Netflix, YouTube from time to time. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next